Look at those falls. Isn't it lovely? Just makes you wanna go for a swim. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, luckily, I think we're in the best spirits for it. Let's get back to the game. Surprise! Let's go skinny dipping. We're shirtless boys. And we're swimming. Oh, such a build up for a stupid joke. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, with Melia taking the lead, we found ourselves at a Nopon village, and thankfully, by the blessing of the village chief, we now have access to the to passage to further on up the Bionis. But Melia had to compose herself briefly, so now, as now we are here, relaxing, as good as hums can be, in the waters.
We need to cool off because it's so hot in Magna Forest.
Oh yeah, definitely. And some people, I've got so many things to say. Straight off though, I do like how, yeah, some people might say, oh well, oh shirtless boys, well that's just fan service for the female demographic. And to that I say, have you seen Charlotte's attire? If that's not fan service on one level, there's no reason why we can't have fan service on another one. But I do like how the attires we pick up, because this is equipment. This is not like we took Shulk stuff off. No, this is an actual piece of armor, or lack thereof.
I'd love to swim here.
Yeah, I know it's not the most detailed water. I still think the GameCube has some lovely water effects, but even then, I still think it looks good. And if I may say, if I may just have a few minutes of your time, just talk about small details here. For one thing, how is that MONADO staying on Shulk's back? What is it attached to? By his mind? And another thing is that, despite having three characters, you would think, oh, they probably have the same like swimming animations. Not true. If you look at Shulk, you might say him and Ryan might have the same animation, but if you look at Dunban, his arm moves faster, and so does his legs. So just small little details like that.
Yeah, because he has to work harder to stay afloat.
Indeed, and I'm not sure if it's out of sync for the animations, but I think Shulk's and Ryan's legs also move with different speeds. I could be wrong, but hey ho. And not only that, they have different swimming animations as well. Dunban, of course, has to correspond with his arm. Shulk has to deal with the MONADO on his back. Because again, if he has to hang on to it while he swims, then why does it freely hang loose off his back? And of course, Ryan he's doing the frog splash. But and then again, no, I think they've had a nice time in the water, and while we dry ourselves off, I just want to give another piece of attention to another piece of detail. Now, if you look at Dunban, Shulk, and Ryan, okay, for one thing, I like how they're different tans. Dunban, of course, is deep and brown, and same thing for Ryan. Meanwhile, Shulk is a little bit pasty. I guess why Dixon had the point. And another thing really quick is, if we could have a look at we might have to actually switch to Dunban for a second. So just give us a second.
Oh, you can see it right here.
Yeah, if you look at if you look at Dunban's arm right there. That's a nice bit of detail that I don't think not a lot of people notice, because you don't not take Dunban's armor off, or for his cloak for that matter, and you get to see just how much damage using the MONADO did, not only physically but internally, but appearance-wise. It's nothing big, but still though, it just gives a bit more of a physical presence to the gravitas of using the Monado. So, I don't know, I just feel like those little pieces of detail deserve some time in the sun. But anyway though, with that, let's continue our adventure with being denied a heart. Great start. Great start. And yes, if you couldn't tell now, we have switched everyone's equipment round and gems around. It's not much, it's just replacing them with better stuff. Like say muscle up 2s now have now become 3s and etc. So nothing extremely different, but regardless. And another thing that I like is that with each region, I do like how they all have specific appearances. Like for example, Shulk's bottoms are jungle orientated, meanwhile Ryan is looking for a swim. even though he just had that. Another thing is like how they also have sandals as well, so you can see their toes. and it kind of is a nice thing that you can actually see a little detail in there, because they could have just had like generic armor, but no. I know. Again, and the headband for Shulk is quite nice as well. Ryan has goggles apparently. All the useless stuff in which we cannot use. And what we're doing right now is we are simply clearing the way of these hoxes, because as we know, everyone inside the camp is kind of useless.
Yeah.
Not naming one in particular, but still pretty useless. So just give us a second here, and we'll clear and we shall clear them all out.
Let's keep this up. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? Isn't going well.
And all of a sudden, it seems like more hoxes have joined the fray, so that's just a word of warning. Make sure that you come very prepared, otherwise you could really have a bad time with this.
Let's keep this up.
And with that little bit of a scare, we're perfectly good now. That can be a bit of a hard time if you're not well prepared, but still not a problem. And in case you're wondering, each of those hoxes have, I think, 100% chance of dropping silver chests. So
Yeah, it seems like it.
yeah. So now is a good time for you to get loot, get better equipment, or just reap the rewards regardless. Because either way, it can be selling fodder at the very least. So now that we cleared out the bridge, let's go back to our good old friend and see if anything can come of it.
Yeah, that was pretty intense, and I didn't even have a dedicated healer.
Well, so it looks like human is to survive, to quote a brave soldier who's not there at all. Either way, secure Rago Bridge at once. Told you to want to save. Oh, fine. Wrong person. Sorry, so sorry. I was expecting someone more useless.
And why are you guys all not wearing shirts?
Is this some kind of is this some kind of boy band you're playing? Are you going on with? Okay, now that before you talk to Juju, just a word of warning: if you have not completed any specific side quests with named NPCs in here, you have to do them now. Otherwise, once you tell Juju, everyone else is going to move out, and you will not have a second chance to do those. So just recheck your quests really quickly, and it should be fine. Yeah, it would seem we should look before we speak. We accidentally forgot about the fact that the Tokyo headquarters were here, and we forgot about the clothes. So, problem solved, I guess. I guess that was easy, but that can be tricky if you aren't careful.
Who's this?
You brought our clothes back. I never thought you could. It's been forever. I have new ones, so it's fine.
And she'll cricks his spine back. My God. Appreciate that you've done. Thank you very much. It's a token. It's a useless token, but still one of which we should not take. And seems like we missed one with the refugee, but it's up to you.
Nah.
You sure? Mm-hmm. Alright, first of all though, have a before everyone leaves, but we have a nice look at the heart-to-heart that we can do. And while Juju watching from the outside, let's show him what real friends speak like. Heart-to-heart, heir to the Monado. I apologize for the accent which I shall portray here now. Something up, Dunban? Losing your home. It's a painful experience and not lightly forgotten. The people of Corner 6 have a rough time with it. Exactly. And we could have lost our homes to the Mekon just as easily. I think it was for SHULK. It was for SHULK, indeed. You know me, Ryan. SHULK taking the Monado in hand was a decisive moment. If he hadn't done that, we'd probably have lost everything. It's a miracle the Monado was in a colony at all. If it hadn't been, our homes would no doubt be piles of rubble now. Just like Colony 6. When I think of those walking piles of scrap ruining our homes, God, makes blood boil. I find it hard to imagine living here in such dangerous shots as y'all did. I think it was hope. Yay! Hope. That is a rare thing amongst us homes of late. Charles looked after that camp when we get out to return, which you never did. That's what kept her going. That we built the colony together with him. You may be right. It sounds like you know a lot about Charlotte. She's strong, that woman. Strong I'll ever be. She's more fragile than she looks. It doesn't take much to break her will. But you've been one to pick her back up again. What, me? Nice talking craze, a dumb man. I just have a feeling about you. I just keep that thought in mind. Changing the subject. Should we put our shirts back on? Why don't you help out with Corner 6's reconstruction? That could do with a helping hand from a genuine hero. When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Let's get to it, Ryan. As they gaze awkwardly at each other's chests. And you know what? And Dunban, you bring up a good point. Let's get it going. So, where is this bundle of uselessness? Ah, there you are. You just spawned in. There you are, Juju. You got rid of all the monsters on Ragged Bridge. I wouldn't really call them monsters, more like little mice, but... oh,
Get
well.
used to looking at his face.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the least of our problems. Now, everyone go back home to Colony 6. Thank you so much. Going back to Colony 6 will solve all the problems we had here. Like Hoxes. Once we leave, we won't go back here again. So, should we go? You do have an option. We can wait here for you for still the things you need to do. And this is a point of no return, but if you're happy with how things are going, like Dunban said, let's go. Okay, move on. Right, well, we need some help to rebuild Colony 6 when we get there. A little bit of help. A little bit of help, you say. But he does give us nice gems. And now, if the game decides to load, here we are, back at Reconstruction HQ via Colony 6. And looks pretty dang depressing right now. Makes me happy to see everyone back from the camp again. The young and old are here, but we still need your help. As if Juju will ever let us forget. And side quests galore, but we'll focus on that another time. For now, though, let's speak to Juju and see what we can do. We pretty much lost everything. At least this building is intact. We use it for our headquarters. If everything got destroyed, then what's that thing made out of? Obsidian? Much hard to rebuild everything from scratch, though, because I want to improve and slave drive with you all. So we're gonna need your help. How about it? To begin, we'll need materials, collectibles, and money. To begin with. To begin with, he says. And if you're free to help out. Don't worry, Orphan has left me in charge of reconstruction. A kid! A child! Great. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna say it flat out, blatant as possible. This, I think, is one of the... not one of. I think it is the worst aspects of this game. Don't get me wrong. I love this game a lot. God, I can go on and on about the things I love. But this is not one of them. Reconstruct. If you look here, we have four things in which we need to address. Oh yeah, sure, that's fine. That's fine. All well and good. Housing, oh yeah, collectibles, we have them. And money, it's fine. Oh god, but just you wait. I'm gonna say it right now. Blatantly. If you want to 100% this game, or at least Colony 6, you have to have endgame. As in, this is a problem that I think even carries over to like... oh, I can't remember. I think it was Tales of Symphonia, in which you are at the final boss's doorstep, and you have to go back and collect collectibles and do this.
Tales of Symphonia?
I believe so. That's what I've heard. So yeah, you have to reach pretty much end game and then go back and do this. All of which I will just get into it as later on. But so I guess we just go through what we can and level things up as much as we can.
At least it brings up a nice sound effect.
It does. And I will not lie, it is definitely, it's nice to see physical representations of colonies actually being rebuilt. So I can give it that. It's definitely a feel-good moment. But with how much labor it is, it's draining really quickly. But I will say right now, there are positives to this. It's not all simple doom and gloom, and I will be going over them and drawing attention to them as we go along. I'm just saying right now, as a first, just saying just flat out, this isn't one of my favourite aspects of this game. Bar none. Yay, we got a tree.
How did we get such a big tree in here already?
Da-da-da, that's why.
They had to have uprooted a huge tree and lugged it over here.
I guess so. And can we do the final one?
No, not with that light rain element.
Yeah. All specials is not good. But we shall be right back because there is something special that we get out of at least reaching level 1. So we'll cover that as we get to it. So be right back.
Watch out for rock Bart.
Right there. Oh my god, the element is floating around him. Come on. It's like Navi. Hey, Big Link, listen. It's like, look at him, he's walking like a pet. Jesus Christ.
I call this one Sparky.
What a cheap move. There we go. Come back. I back here, you cloudy sod.
The enemy's weak. You never stood a chance.
What do you purge for?
No?
Just in case he explodes, and thank God we got it. Purge worked. Purge. Wait, I can't prove that, but I'm just gonna say it did.
It stops him from exploding.
Oh no, I just think it looks cool. Don't judge me. You can look cool. Anything in this game can look cool if you try. Even shirtless boys can fucking look cool. Don't tell me they can't. Well, except this kid. Nothing we do can make him look cool.
All right.
And finally, let's reconstruct and let's make this thing special. And what do we do that's so special? We built a shed with a tarp. No, it can be buildings or anything like that. Literally had to be a building with an awning.
That's probably gonna be where Juju sleeps.
Oh yeah, definitely. In a doghouse. That's right. That's where I put him.
It's special because it's my house.
But after each level though, we do get a nice cutscene, a nice overview of the level 1. And a little bit more of a bonus saying Streetlight's been built, and with that, we also get presents from everyone as well. So again, there is benefits to doing it apart from, you know, the pride and accomplishment of building an entire city. Again, out of all our resources, and time, and patience.
And money.
Oh boy. But here we have an ultra small reactor, and memory serves, someone from Colony 9 asked if we could do that, if we could use one. And a nice little bonus from doing a special level is with everyone, you get bonus collectibles from them, and they respawn each time you come here after a considerable amount of time, and they each coincide with various regions of Bionis. So, in case you're running low and want to have, hopefully, a good chance of finding certain ones, there's always this chance here. So, just out of the curiosity,
All right.
let's see what Juju wants. Bit of scent wood, code planks, crime bags, and dust elements, and the money just keeps on going up and up and up. And we could have done this when we had reached the marsh, I think. So you would have had to wait until you got to the Magna Forest in order to do this. Second level.
Yeah, because of those really difficult hoxes that we had to take care of on the bridge.
Yeah. So, again, this isn't just like a one and done thing in which you can just spam and just get money and you think you're all done. No. Unfortunately, you have to go through the entire game and hopefully to build this back up. Again, it's just a stigma that never leaves. But oh well. Again, though, there are things that I definitely do like about this. but it does have its. I do think it's more of a drawback and ruining of the pace of the game instead of emphasizing it.
And makes our dislike for Juju stronger.
Yeah, of which we will get more into as of late, or more into later on, should say. But I think with that, now we have Connie 6 going up, or being set up, well, aside from out here, I think we'll end things off here. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time on Xenoblade Chronicles. In fact, no. Aphoron said everyone is here. Everyone from the cave made it here. Let's see if that's true. Nope. Nope. Everyone just went and they left this poor guy here all on his own in a cave. Everyone's gone. They literally left their stuff here. Well, I guess, betting wise, and they just left this poor guy here all on his own. I don't know why. It just made me laugh thinking that he left to, I don't know, go to the bathroom perhaps, and everyone just left. It's like, where'd they go? Where did they go? Anyway, I think he even has dialogue for it. Oh no, he doesn't. No, he's a bog standard shop, hoping and praying for someone to return.
Oh, Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest is even there, but I don't think he even mentions the guy. Thanks for still believing me, even though after I told you all this last year, I know she don't go around lying just because someone lied to me. Then I wouldn't be as better than the one who lied to us. Thanks for making me realize it. Appreciate it.
No one liked me in the shop guy, so they abandoned us.
Well, with Ernest, I guess you can understand that. I just like the guy he's in this cave on his own now. It's like, where did everyone go?
I feel like just to keep him company, we should give him business.
Fine. Good sir. I don't know. He does have a lot of shawlers. You know what? Just
Stream edge.
just out of pity. Yeah. I'll buy stream edge from you. And Shadow Eye. I bought books from you. Good day, sir. Try not to die. I feel like this rain is almost fitting for him. Anyway, okay, guys. Now we're finished. And in the next episode, we'll be continuing on our trip through Bionis and seeing what we have left to do. And also putting on some shirts, because no point to being out here in the rain. Either way, see you guys then.